So today's video is going to be a swatch video of the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush blushes that I own, as well as the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush bronzer duo that I own. So there are now 4 shades. There's Candy Glow, Peach Beach, Sparkling Bellini is the newest one, and something about berry. They come in these adorable little boxes from Sephora or Ulta. And they are kind of bulky. I will say that's one negative, but the packaging is so darn cute. It's like, how can you hate on them for that, you know? So anyway, I really like the outside of the packaging, and it just says the name right at the top. Like this one says Peach Beach. Up here it says Sparkling Bellini. They are shimmery blushes. They actually do have glitter in them. But don't flip off the video right away. Don't just turn off this video right away. It's actually a glitter that kind of subsides on the skin. So when I swatch them on my hand and then I shift my hand for the swatches, you might actually see the color, the glitter pick up in the light, but they really don't look glittery on my cheeks. I hope you will take my word for it. Yeah, I'm wearing Peach Beach right now with a bronzer and a highlighter. The highlighter that you see on my face is actually the top of the 3 shades. There's like 3 shades inside of each of these blushes, and I'm wearing the lightest shade of blush as my highlight, and it is like, bam! I'm also wearing very luminous primer and foundation, but anyway. So I'm going to show you the 4 blushes as well as the bronzer, and I will just say that the bronzer is more for light or fair to medium skin. I don't think it will show up on anyone with deeper skin. Same with Candy Glow. I don't think Candy Glow blush will show up on anyone with darker skin than me, because I barely get it to show up. But I think that's why I like it. Many people go, ooh, this blush is so pigmented. Oh, it's so amazing. And I'm like, the less pigmented, the better. I don't want to have to work to make my blushes work. I want to just barely dip my brush in and then go, oh, and it just works. And it's just easy and natural and soft and pretty. And the times that I end up looking at a photo of myself and going, whoa, my blush was really strong there, it's because I used a very powerful blush. So these are not like that. These are more glowy and soft. And they are that baked texture. They're not that creamy texture that you might think of when you think of blushes. The blush itself that's inside of these boxes is in a really cute heart-shaped box. And they just say Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush, and then this one says Peach Beach. But yeah, you just take the lid off, and then there are 3 shades inside each of them. So I will go ahead and give you the close-ups and swatches, but I did want to show you the inside and see that the top shade is more of like a highlighter. And so I have the bottom 2 shades today on as my blush, and the top shade that's like a highlighter up on the top of my cheekbones. You totally can swirl all 3 together. You can wear each of them separately. You might want to use a slightly smaller brush when you do that, because you know, the colors are very close together. They're touching, so you might have to use a smaller brush than you otherwise would for a blush application if you wanted to isolate one of the colors, like especially the center one, if you didn't want to touch any of the other 2 colors. But it can be done. So let us go ahead and get into the swatches, and I will show you what they look like. guys, those are the 4 blushes and bronzer. I don't know how I missed these. Like, these came out about 2 years ago, I think, because I saw Emily Noel 83 on YouTube doing a review of them that said 2 years old, like 2 years ago. But they just recently launched Sparkling Bellini. During the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, I only found it at Ulta. I could not find it at Sephora. So I ordered it at Ulta, and then later during the Sephora VIB sale, I noticed that they did have Sparkling Bellini now at Sephora. So you can order them at either. But this is a baked bronzer. And the baked bronzer in Sweet Tea only has 2 shades. The rest of them have 3 shades, just so you know. But yeah, I really like this collection. I think it's my favorite discovery of blushes in Sephora in years. Like, if I never bought another blush, well, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go that far. If I didn't get to buy another blush for a while, I would be set. Because these have 3 shades in each, I can kind of customize what shade I want on my cheeks. So that is one thing that I find very appealing about these blushes. So that is it for my swatch video. Let me know which ones you guys like down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.